Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport, where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Nebraska's offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Right down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Husker! This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down, using his feet to buy time. He's going to run it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Huskers are on the move. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He'll pull it down and run. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time.
Line gets set, 1st down. Looking for room. It's Durham. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The play action fake. And they got him for the sack. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. They're bringing heat. Wiggles free. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for, he lofts one down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second.
He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. Made the snap. Offense working from the pistol. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job of the base defense making a play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And that big, bad Husker front just keeps wreaking havoc in the backfield.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the defensive line to dominate the football game. You don't want to have to blitz and bring all these extra bodies.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Pulls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight. He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Huskers have moved it inside the 20. Handoff to the single back. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
He's loose at the 15. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. As the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. This offense has a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Quick completion on the out.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red. And it's in there for a touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but they've been in a dogfight all day and just haven't been able to pull away.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
Going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick.
It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Dropping back, it's Hurley. They're trying to get to it. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on first down. He's going up top. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Lincoln.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option, it's Hurley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. The give on the inside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Gets it out quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Husker! What a catch and run for 6. Well, Lil Red's probably turning into Big Red with pride right now in this performance he's turning in.
And, man, he is in his bag. He's running it. He's throwing it. This defense is like, habit, and what? Which way do I go? Who's got the football? He is setting this defense on fire.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Parker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going. Yeah,
let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. Quickly out to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Off play action on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Running the option. It's Hurley. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, Give on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Quick pass on the jet motion. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Shoots it to the left. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line. They'll try it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
Well, that is a gutsy play call on that 4th down. I think everybody here in the stadium
makes the grab. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. The Cornhuskers are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To throw, it's Hurley. Fires to the tight end. Oh, it's out. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of their explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it! Touchdown, Nebraska! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. On the run, it's Durham. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Gets open down the middle. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. He's got it. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen. Strip the football, do something.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Unloads to the wideout. What a snag by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Hurley. Trying to get to it. He'll try to do it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Looking to scramble. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. A shot toward the end zone. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focus.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You've got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. You've got to make plays. You've got to get that football back.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these type.
Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Hurley. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Feeling some heat. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground. A 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. And he's got it in the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being hard. No shot. They have no idea how to get in his quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give as they work on that clock. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Huskers want to move quickly. Looking to go up top on first down. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Now on first down from the 43. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's Hurley. Coming after it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Lets it fly. A strike downfield. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. On second down, looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. A strong, methodical work